coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.
Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom. Appreciate the support. We out here, man. 33 years of prison stories. We out here. Pushing that positive P, man. Pushing P. That's what we doing. 7 days a week, man. 7 days a week, man. We pushing P, man. We pushing P, man. We pushing this message out there, man. Trying to get it to the masses, man. I appreciate everybody who rock with me. Everybody's a part of the movement. Not the moment, the movement. Everybody that lock in and stay in, man. Everybody that push this page. Everybody that shares this stuff on Facebook and wherever else you can share that. Everybody who go out in the street and talk to people about this content, man. Everybody who see me in the streets, man, and say, man, they watch the show, man. I appreciate it. It's big love, man. So, man, salute to each and every one of y'all, man. Everybody that comes in that morning mud. Everybody who watches at 6 o'clock. Everybody who's in the late night Twitch, everybody who's on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, whatever the case may be. Even though I'm not really active in Facebook, but I'm going to be. I'm going to learn. And yeah, man, it's just about pushing this message out, man. So everybody who support the message, man, everybody who's feeding the positive and starving the negative, man, I appreciate it. I definitely do. It is my fuel to keep me going. Like I said, I talk to the comrades in there often, man. It just keeps me grounded. It keeps me, you know, reminded, man, that that's a horrible life, man. So, you know, I say it again, man. If you got some people that's locked up, man, especially during these holidays, man, check on your peoples, man. Check on your peoples. It mean a lot to them, man. Way more than you know. Just to hear your voice, man. Just to know you're concerned. Just to know that there's still people out here, man. This got love for them, man. And waiting on their return, man. So big love to everybody in TBP Nation, man. We out here, man. Salute. Salute. Once again, man, you know, from the morning mud, man, it got me on this path of thinking this morning, man, you know, because I get off that morning mud. Usually when I get off that morning mud is usually when I make my video that day. You know what I'm saying? If there ain't nothing else going on that I got to take care of, I usually make my video that day. So a lot of times what y'all say might be sparked in my mind. That's what still might be in my mind when I get off. So, you know, it'd be hard to get out of that train of thought. You might have said something that might have sparked a video or something that I remember. And this morning, man, somebody said something in the comments, man, asked me about people, you know, that lost limbs and stuff in prison or got disfigured. And it just made me think, man, I know a lot of those, man. You know, a lot of those happen. Those type of things happen in prison a lot more often than you may think. You know what I'm saying? A lot more often than you may think. I know a lot of people that might have been, or known dudes that's been locked up a long time, they came home and they, you know, they got all these stab wounds and these war wounds and stuff like that. But, you know, man, it's a lot more that happened to dudes, man. Like I said, we was talking this morning about, you know, them doors. When I first got locked up, them doors, them automatic doors that was in the prisons, man, they were set up where as to once they started closing, that was it. So that was a danger right there. Them doors was crushing dudes. I'm talking about breaking ribs, cutting fingers off, you know, breaking arms. You know, it was crushing dudes, you know, because you would try to slide through when the door closing to get on the other side of something, and if it catch you, it was crushing you. Because the pressure that they had in the doors that wouldn't allow it to be held open. So many dudes had got caught up in that, man, losing. I know a dude lost fingertip. I know a dude that lost 2 fingers. I know a dude that lost 3 fingers. I know a dude that got his wrist broke, arm broke, ribs crushed. I know all of them dudes, you know, from getting caught up in that dope. You know what I'm saying? But yet you'll still try to find dudes, try to slide through there right fast when it's closing because you might be trying to beat count. You might be trying to duck a charge. You see what I'm saying? So, by not being in the right place at the right time. So, them doors was catching a lot of dudes, man, and crushing them, man, and disfiguring dudes. You know? So, they had to fix that. You know what I'm saying? They eventually did fix it. They came through in all the prisons, man. They had them doors like that, man, and they, I guess what you would call it, recalibrated it, whereas you could get caught up in between it, but it won't crush you. You could basically hold it up off you. It just make a lot of noise like it's trying to close, da 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 da, and it wouldn't close. But what I'm trying to tell you is it wasn't like that at first. It would crush you like a trash compactor if you get caught in between there. So you got to ask yourself, why would y'all put them doors in there like that? Why? Why would you do that? Knowing that dudes going back and forth through them doors all day long, and it's just can be a common mistake when, you know, somebody getting caught in between there. You call for rec or you call for commissary, dude's gonna be trying to pile in the salad port where somebody might just get stuck right between there. I seen that 1,000 times. Somebody stuck, not trying to be stuck, they just stuck. Because of it's too crowded in there and it's too crowded to go backwards and you stuck right in between and the door's closed. So you could have potentially took somebody's life like that, man. And I don't know if dudes ever got paid over there that got paid, you know what I'm saying, from them type of lawsuits that they filed. I know the dude that lost the tip of his finger filed a lawsuit, but I wasn't around him, you know, at the conclusion of it, so I don't know if he ever got paid for that or not. You know what I'm saying? I ran to the dude that lost the 3 fingers and they... you know, no pun, they still gone. You know what I'm saying? They still gone and he was still in the penitentiary. So I doubt if he got paid. You know, it ain't something that I asked him about. I ain't asked him, did he get paid or anything like that. But I remember when it happened to him, you know. And, yeah, man, but it'd be a lot of dudes, man, that you might see come home with different war wounds from penitentiary, man, be disfigured and stuff. You know, when I first came in, y'all know what it was. It was a big thing going on with dudes, man, especially in that wall and in Powhatan, where you got them bars as doors. Shh, man, and you gotta put a padlock on it, and you can put somebody can come behind you and put their padlock on it where you can't get out. You know what I'm saying? And they was setting dudes on fire, man. Yeah, man, they was setting dudes on fire, dog. They was throwing, they had lighter fluid back then because we had the Zippo lighters. So they was throwing, you know, buying, you know, lighter fluid after lighter fluid. They would come and build up a whole lot of lighter fluid and mix it with baby oil and magic shave and throw that stuff in there, man, and throw a lighter in there and set dudes on fire, dog. Set you on fire. And you in your cell and you can't get out, an 8x10 cell, you stuck. So that was going on, you know, before I got there. And when I got there and I'm hearing about it, then, man, come on, man, yeah. If you ask me, was I worried about it or was I scared of it? Absolutely. Absolutely. I ain't want to get burned up. You know what I'm saying? And dudes was doing that type of stuff, man. So you had to do, there's no counter for it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing you could do. What can you do? You can't get out. You got just can holler and scream. I hope somebody come, you know, help you or whatever, put the fire out. But the chances of that is unlikely as well, especially if it's everybody out on the block. So you got a lot of dudes, man, they used to get them big 5-gallon buckets. You could find them big 5-gallon paint buckets on there or get somebody to bring you one. And normally dudes would fill that up with water. And what they would do is they would use it to cook as an oven. You can make it out of an oven to heat up water, put a stinger in it, put the plastic. It's a whole thing. Where it'll heat your cell up when it be so cold in there in the winter. But also dudes would take that and they would take a couple of old towels or an old sheet or something and keep it close to that for if that ever happened and somebody locked your door and try to set you on fire, you could take and soak them towels in that water, man, and try to cover yourself up to keep from burning up. To keep from burning up. You know what I'm saying? So it would behoove you to have a 5-gallon bucket in your cell. You know what I'm saying? And or if they didn't have that, you know they're gonna go straight to the toilet, try to soak, you know what I'm saying, soak some up in the toilet to cover up, and your only you know, your only prayer was, man, that the police could get there to save you, man, if you couldn't put the fire out. You know what I'm saying? Dudes would try to soak their blanket and throw their blanket over the fire, whatever. But if you got a dude standing right at the door just literally trying to sit there and watch you burn, you know what I'm saying, and you trying to put out the fire, and he could be trying to keep the fire going or keep you from putting the fire out. So, man, y'all don't know that level of danger right there, dog. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that level of danger right there, dog. That's horrific. You know what I'm saying? And over the years, I ran into dudes, like I say, that had been victims of that. That was burnt up, man, 80 or 90% of their body, whole face disfigured from getting set on fire in the wall, from getting set on fire at power tank. You know what I'm saying? From getting set on fire. You know what I'm saying? In the penitentiary. So, yeah, man, that joint had me with mad anxiety, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't sleep good at night. You can't get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know what's going on. The only thing that gave you any sense of relief was that, you knew, and then you ain't really got no beef with nobody. But you got beef with somebody in that wall, man. You don't know what's coming. You don't know when it's coming. You don't know how it's coming. And you got to be on point, man, at all times, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said this morning in the morning mud, man, it's like that's a level of anxiety, man, that'll just wear you down, man. It'll wear you down. It'll mentally wear you down, like what's going on all day long, to be in a high state of paranoia all day long, consistently, constantly. It can't be good for you, man. It just can't be good for you. You know what I'm saying? It can't. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to be in the penitentiary. You know, not just in the wall anyway. Just say you got to be in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? Constantly on high alert, man. You know what I'm saying? Because things pop off in there at the most inopportune moment, man. Stuff just happens. You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm telling you, man, that right there, I remember that clear as day, man. I was like, burning jokers up. What? Yeah, man, be aware, man. Dudes set your cell on fire, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, boom. So that's why you see dudes, like I say, most dudes that did a lot of time penitentiary, they not with that stuff these dudes out here doing all that, like they be doing on the internet, calling people all these different type of names and talking about, because, that it ain't in the penitentiary, man. It ain't no talking, man. Ain't no whole lot of talking, if anything, before something gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Something gonna happen. But these young dudes just keep coming in the penitentiary now. They coming in there jawbone and running their mouth, man. Penitentiary ain't a place for you to run your mouth, man. There's action in the penitentiary, dog. You know what I'm saying? They is, as y'all say out, they active. They active in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to prove that it's bulletproof. Talking is not gonna get it in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? Work gonna have to be put in. You know what I'm saying? And that can be put in a whole lot of different type of ways, dog. But yeah, dudes was getting, man, you gotta think, oh yeah, you got dudes getting burned up, you know what I'm saying? You got dudes getting caught in between doors and losing limbs, and then you literally had jokers, you literally had jokers biting limbs off. I know a dude got half his ear bit off. I told y'all, Chucky bit the dude lip off in the middle of you know what I'm saying, a rumble. Ripped his lip off. You understand me? Ripped his lip off. I know a dude lost the eye by fighting, and the dude gouged his fingers through his eyeball, man, and he ended up losing his eye. You know what I'm saying? He ended up losing his eye, my dude. I know dudes that got stabbed in their eye and lost their eye, got a patch on their eye, got one eye, man. I know, man, multiple dudes like that. Multiple. Yeah, with one eye. I had a homeboy like that lost his. He lost his in the jail before he even got to prison. One eye. You know what I'm saying? Dudes got stabbed in there. Chucky took a dude out. That's the big before I met him. Before I met him, that's the big thing on Chucky. Why dudes was leery up. He is supposed to have put a dude out on another camp. That's how he got there. That's how he got there. You know what I'm saying? Dudes be aiming for those things, man. Aiming for your eye, aiming for your neck. You know what I'm saying? Trying to disfigure you. You know what I'm saying? So, man, dudes, man, Chucky bit dude lip off. Dude have his ear bit off. I know a dude got the tip of his nose bit off. You know what I'm saying? I know a dude got the tip of his nose bit off. My homeboy had that. The tip of his nose, and it ain't funny. It's just like, it's so ridiculous and so crazy that it makes you like, what? Yeah, that's the type of stuff that's going on in there, man. It's real live wars going on in there, man. It's real live wars going on in there. So many dudes get disfigured, man, and leave out of penitentiary different than where they came in there with war wounds on them. And we ain't even talking about The razor blades, the razors that dudes is using slicing faces, man, slicing necks, slicing chests open. Where dudes got big keloids across their chest, big keloids across their face. You know what I'm saying? Across their neck. All this is prison stuff, man. This is what dudes is doing in there, man. They you know what I'm saying? It's a brutal world, man. It's a brutal world inside there, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be ready. You got to be ready, man, at all times, man, because they getting busy in there for real on that. Man, dudes be thinking about ways to outdo somebody else. Crazy as that sound, they be thinking about, oh, he slice him from here, I'm trying to cut his whole head off. Yeah, dudes, you got dudes in there like that. Yo, TBP Nation, appreciate the love, appreciate the support, man. If you watching this content, man, I'm assuming that you dig it, man. You understand me? So I would appreciate it if you check your status, man. Make sure you subscribe, man. A lot of people watching, man, they ain't subscribed, but they don't even know it. They just ain't took the time to do it. Check your status. Make sure you subscribe. Like the video. Comment on the video. I talk back. Y'all already know that, man. We out here, man. We on the road to 100K, man. Let's get there, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell his uncle and his auntie. We over here pushing P. Positive content. Holla at your boy. Yeah, this on that type of time. He's like, I want to saw his whole head off. When I was at Mecklenburg, you know, what's his old man name? They had the old man in there, Frenchie, man. They said he literally tried to saw a dude's head off in the wall, tried to saw his whole head off. Had it halfway off and was pulling it, trying to pull his whole head off. You understand me? Trying to pull the whole head off, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So, yeah, dudes be getting disfigured in there, man. They be getting disfigured, man, in all different types of ways, man. You got to go to the Bethlehem, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the dudes got them holes in them, man. You know, look at the dudes that I done told y'all about, man. The dudes that got stabbed 15, 16 times. Those are wounds on you. If you lucky to survive that, them wounds on you. These are cuts all over your body, man. Legs, chest, face, neck. You understand me? That stuff, and we in penitentiary. We going to get operated on by what you call them people, man? The pre-medical dudes. You know what I'm saying? The dudes is taking pre-med. Ain't even full-fledged doctors. We the guinea pigs. We the one they practicing on. Dudes come back with keloids and the wound, the cut ain't healing all the way right. Man, dudes that came back from getting stabbed, man, they got infections. Y'all just don't know, boy. Y'all have no idea, man, what, you know what I'm saying, what type of world goes on the other side of them walls, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, and you got dudes that done got disfigured, man, by that magic shave and that baby oil, man. Dudes will take that magic shave and that baby oil, man, and they'll take that stuff, man, and mix that concoction up, man, and put that stuff in the microwave, man, till it's bubbling and boiling. Bubbling and boiling, man. And they put gloves on. You understand me? And they will walk up or try to creep up on you, man, with that stuff in their hand, man, and they throw that stuff in your face, my dude. They throw that stuff in your face, my dude. I know those, man, look like oh, man, they look like their skin is just like dripping off, man, from having that stuff thrown in their face, boiling hot. And the first thing that you're going to do is grab your face, man, and try to get that stuff up off you, which is the wrong thing to do because it pulls your skin right off with it. That's why they put the magic shave in there, man. The magic shave takes the hair and stuff straight off your head, man. And when it's hot and mixed with all of that stuff and it's bubbling and it hits you, man, and you go to rub it, man, you're rubbing the skin. You see dudes rub their face, man, and it's just like when their hand come across, man, it's just like all pink. It's all pink, man. It's just taking the skin straight up off of you, you know. And then I know this may sound crazy, but it's reality in the penitentiary. And then you're lucky if that's all they do. Because some dudes do that, throw it on you, man, and then when you trying to get it up off you, man, then they pull the Bethlehem out and start eating you. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody who want to really carry you away from here, but he want to carry you away from here, you know, brutally. He want to carry you away from here while you suffering. You understand me? This is the mind of the dudes that you got behind them walls, man. You got some dudes that's that vicious, that's serious about, you know, putting you in agony and pain, man, and then sending you to the upper room like that. You understand me? Yeah, you got dudes in there with them type of, you know what I'm saying, thoughts in their head, them type of, you know what I'm saying, that type of aggression to do that to you, you know, that type of aggression to do that to you, man. So, yeah, man, you know, you got to be prepared in there, man. You know, a lot of people be watching this TV stuff and they be watching these little movies and they don't know what's really going on in there. They don't know the depths of what a Joker would go through in there to you know, to end your life. You know what I'm saying? Or to leave you in a life of regret and misery, man, because he done disfigured you. You know what I'm saying? He done disfigured you. You had dudes that was, man, you had dudes that was, man, all the way back when I was in receiving, man. And you had young dudes running around, man, with razor blades, man, just walking behind the white dudes and stuff like that, man, and just cutting them, man. Cutting them on the back of their arm. Cutting them down their back. And then just and start walking like they don't know what's going on. You don't know because the razor's so sharp that when it hit you, it just feel like a, you know what I'm saying, like, what was that? And you don't know until you get to touching it. And you bleeding, man. You bleeding. And then the pain kick in a little later. You know, when your adrenaline hit and then you know what's up and you panic. And now you in mad pain. And you got sliced open and you don't even know why. And you ain't did nothing to nobody. And you just bleeding and trying to get some help. You understand? But you got a scar on you for life. You know what I'm saying? It was a thing when I was coming through Southampton and stuff. That was a little thing, man, dudes was doing. They was like daring other dudes to do it. You know what I'm saying? So you walking around out on the yard or you in a line to go to eat or you in a line to go out to wreck, man, you got to be on point, man. These dudes is trying to slice you to get some points. To get some points, man. To get some clout, man, as they would say these days. So, man, you don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You don't have a clue. You know what I'm saying? You just know you got to be on point at all times. You got to trust nobody at no time. You know what I'm saying? That's all you know. And try to survive, man. You know what I'm saying? Try to survive, man. And it ain't, man, it's taxing, dog. It's taxing, man. It's a hard road, man. It's a hard road for real. You know what I'm saying? Because now you messing with your mental. You know what I'm saying? How mentally tough are you? You know what I'm saying? How mentally tough are you to be able to even process all that to say, I ain't gonna fold. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get dudes to check in. They check in. That's how you get dudes to check out. You get dudes to check in, then you get dudes to check out. You get dudes to check in, try to go to PC, thinking that they're escaping, only to realize you just in a smaller version of what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? Then you get dudes to check out. They can't take it, so they want to hang themselves. They want to take a whole lot of pills and call it a day, or they want to find somebody that got some drugs, man, and take so much of it that they know they're going to OD. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes you heard ODing in the penitentiary, it ain't because it ain't because they got some bad drugs, it's because they wanted to go. A lot of people don't know that, do it. I might need to do a video on that. A lot of dudes that you heard that OD'd in the penitentiary is not because this is, some of them, now don't get me wrong, some of them because they got some bad drugs. Some of them because they ain't want to do that time no more, dog. You got to think these dudes been doing dope and getting high all their life. You think they don't know what their tolerance is? You think they don't know how much they could take? You think they don't know this? They just don't want to do that time no more, man, because it's so taxing. It's so hard, man. It's so, you know, it's every day. You ain't getting no timeouts. You ain't getting no commercials. You ain't getting no, let me catch my breath. You ain't getting none of that. You ain't getting none of that in the penitentiary. You can forget it. Yeah. None of this. It's coming every day, all day, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want to be involved or not. Yeah, you can't get away from it. Ain't nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nowhere to go. If you own that penitentiary, ain't nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? If you own that compound, ain't nowhere to go. And you can't pack your stuff up and go to another state. like out here in the street, you don't like what's going on in your neighborhood, in your city, and you can go move to. You got that free will. You ain't got none of that in the penitentiary. Yeah, deal with what's around you. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You ain't no option. That's option 1, 2, and 3. That's option 1, 2, and 3. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people can't function like that, man. And it's and don't get me wrong, because I'm gonna tell you, I done been through it. So I have a different frame of mind than the average person from the outside looking in that ain't never been through nothing, and then they say, oh man, he weak, or yo, he's soft. Or I can't even agree. I can't necessarily agree with that. I can't say that. I can just say that was just too much for that individual. You know what I'm saying? It was just too much for that individual. You know what I'm saying? Because truth be told, it's too much for any individual. It's just some dudes is just can't, you know, it's just too overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? But I can't turn around and say he weak, he soft or nothing, because I know the type of pressure that the dude is under every day, all day. And I know what it takes to get through that. So I can't say if somebody didn't make it through it, then he's soft. I can't say that. Nah, I can't say that. No, not knowing what I know. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for people to say anything from the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? But for me, on being on the inside looking out, I can't say that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say when you got dudes that come home and they ain't all the way right, you know, in your eyes or in society eyes, they ain't all the way right, but they made it out there. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I think people should take that in consideration, man, instead of trying to laugh at them or, you know, make fun of them and say, oh man, that joker was gone so long, man, he gone. Yeah, well, if you was in there, you might have been gone. You know what I'm saying? Might have been gone. So he made it out. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he should be respected for that, though. He should be respected for that. Big respect at that, man, because it ain't designed for that. it ain't designed for you to come out. And it definitely ain't designed for you to come out and have, you know what I'm saying, all of your faculties. It ain't designed for that, bro. It's definitely not designed for that, man. So, you know, with that being said, man, like I say, man, think about that the next time you see a dude that did 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, before you judge him, ask yourself sincerely, could you have walked the path that he walked and came out better? Could you have walked the path that he walked and came out better? You know what I'm saying? Or her. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some women that done came through some stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Because penitentiary is universal, man. When you cut off from society and you put in another world with different rules and different animals, and you're gonna be different one way or another. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. But it's a lot of people that got disfigured in there, man. They done got wounds that they can never heal from. And the crazy part about that is, all of them ain't external. You can't see them all. If you know what I mean, you can't see them all, man. You can't see them all. You know what I'm saying? You can't see all the wounds, man, that they done endured. You can't see them all, man. But you know, it's real in there, man. It's so real in there, dog. And that's just real talk. So man, that's why I do these videos. That's why I be wanting these youngins to watch these videos. That's why I be hoping some of y'all older people make your little teenagers and stuff watch these videos. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying make them, but sit them down in front of them and let them look at something. If they want to get up and leave, let them get up and leave. But let them get some of this content in their head, man, that they can understand what they up against. Because I know they do not know. The reason I know they don't know, because it ain't nothing that everybody talk about. It ain't nothing that nobody really want to talk about. You dig what I'm saying? It ain't. It just ain't, because it's just such a horrible experience that, you know, dudes want to put it behind them opposed to, you know, keep on talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. And, you know, I talk about it for a reason, man. I talk about it hoping that it'll help somebody else, man. Hoping that it'll deter somebody else from even, you know, considering this type of life. Because I can tell you right now, trying to get a job or trying to survive or trying to, you know, make ends meet, no matter how hard it get out here trying to do those things, which I know now to be true, it's hard to do some of them things. Sometimes it ain't gonna compare. it ain't gonna compare to what you gonna go through in there, man. So you out here, man. First and foremost, you need to know you're winning. You winning, dog, and you don't even know it. You winning, and you don't even know. The penitentiary is the epitome of the statement on it could be worse. That's what it is. Yeah, it could be. It's the penitentiary. That's what they mean. It could be worse. It's the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind, man. But anyway, man, y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comments, man. Talk to me. I talk back. Sorry if I got a little melancholy, a little deep, man, because that stuff's serious to me. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking about those things. But any event, man, y'all talk to me in the comments, man. I talk back, man. Like I said, it's a blessing in every lesson, man. And this is the blessing, man, that you can get this information firsthand without having to get it firsthand or on hand. You dig what I'm saying? Stay out the penitentiary, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Talk to me, man. I talk back, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions. Go get that membership. We going deeper in there. Go get it. And boom. Duck them hooks. And the penitentiary. Boom. Boom. Holla at everybody out there on Team Banky Pound. Y'all know I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Big love to my membership, man. If y'all ain't got a membership, man, you know, you don't know what you're missing. We got exclusive content over there. I'm going to be dropping videos over there on the membership, man, that I can't drop over here. So if you want a membership, come over there and get it, man. It's for the low right now. So come over there and get it, man, and check out this exclusive content. I appreciate everybody who got it. Big love to all of y'all. We out here. More videos coming soon. Bye.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality. You know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.